Hello, guys. It's a Romanov's Vengeance cast with your dear boy ZX Gannon, and today with me we have Kwendy as a co-caster.
I'm Kwendy, if you didn't notice yet.
Also known as, what was it again? Night End? No, what were yours? Mother Nature?
Midnight, Nature, and random other nicknames that I imagined when I was too sleepy to think.
Also, never forget, Kwendy is the leader of the Russian community. The unofficial one. No, but I'm calling you the official one. So, okay, anyway.
Let's call it Ambassador.
So anyway, this is the mod Romanov's Vengeance we're trying to highlight here. We have a 1v1 between Giant Squid and Helios AI, aka Tailix and Icesinithol. So let's see, so it seems like Tailix is gonna go for UK, his motherland faction, while Isis hasn't decided yet what to do.
Random is a solid choice.
Okay, so by the way, they are waiting on our command because we want this cast get going, and there we go, we're starting in. So Kwendy, what do you think? Who's gonna win? Or who's your favorite, let's say? Do you have a favorite?
I honestly have no idea. I think it ends with mutual distraction, if anything.
Oh, by the way, do not wonder, guys, why it's not loading yet, because Isis PC isn't the best. It takes a while till he gets going into the game. I think Tailix already loaded in, but Isis is still waiting.
I think it ends with someone screwing himself over something stupid and Icesinithol taking the win in the end.
Or maybe Ice's brain screwing him up again, like in the final tournament in Shattered Paradise. So anyway,
I'm not denying the possibility of any one of these players screwing themselves.
Okay, anyway, here we go. So as we said, Tailix picked Great Britain.
And Icesinithol is United States of America.
Whoa! By the way, we have multiple lobby options in RV that are customized, unlike in the other mods of OpenArray. We have a lobby option where you can disable the ownership. So, as you can see, I'm highlighting on the construction yard. It's only showing the inscription of construction yard instead of just owned by Tailix and what faction. We disabled that so that you cannot immediately scout which subfaction is whom. So scouting is more important. The only ways you can either... What is it, Kwendy?
That's important since you have special ability for each faction that allows you to instantly scout enemy spawn.
Yeah, like Isis did, he skilled the Commander Power Scout drone, which enables him to plant a spy drone on the map everywhere every 2.5 minutes. No, 3 minutes every 3 minutes.
Instead of scouting the base, he scouts the entrance to the bridge, which is why he now can intercept any possibility of expanding on Southern Iceland.
Yeah, which is really smart. I think he doesn't care right now for the subfaction. He knows that he's allies, that's all he needs to know. And I know wait, he knows even because he picked Great Britain, I completely forgot about that. So he's completely aware why Tailix doesn't know what his opponent is.
Also, considering his opponent is allies, he can immediately snipe the scout drone out of barracks units, which Soviets can't.
Yeah, Soviets only can with flag track, while allies do have the Guardian Jar right from the start. So yeah, as Kwendy said, that's correct. So yeah,
Icesinithol, as USA should, go in for oil derricks.
Yep, as you should. There are two oil derricks each in the north. There's a secret lab on the other side of the river. And in the north we have a tech reinforcement pads. It provides you with your main battle tank every 2 minutes, either for allies or for Soviets.
Both players are heavily garrisoning the city, which would not play any major role in future engagement, but just for safe measure.
So it's just for safety measurement, you say. Okay, by the way, we haven't talked about the map. The map is called Heidelberg. This was made by me. It was one of the first maps I made myself on this engine, on this map editor, which doesn't currently highlight elevation. But I think I did overall a pretty good job of just what the tools offers for OpenArray, right?
Well, in humble Gannon's opinion, it's the most beautiful map.
Yeah! Yeah, and I think it is my most beautiful map. I think I never made something like this yet. Also, we have apes in the top right.
Which Gannon hates, but still places on his maps.
I like monkeys. I mean, I also
like dead monkeys.
I also like I like that monkeys. Yeah, I like the OpenRay community. Oh, monkeys. Never mind. No, that was a joke. Anyway.
Oh, scouting with robot tanks.
Nice. And immediately Tailix is deploying, getting in, seeing what he can do. And yeah, the robot tanks get stopped by a grizzly tank. Robot tanks aren't, let's say, the heavy lifters. They are very squishy. They are still heavy armor as their counterparts, but they are very squishy. And it seems like Tailix got...
used to be countered by deployed GIs, but even Garrison City could not dent those two robot tanks.
Yeah, look at that. Tailix is scouting the ship over here, the cruise ship. He wants to get to know it better. Maybe they're mating. What's gonna happen when there's a robot tank and a ship is gonna mate? What's gonna come out there?
I ship it.
Your ship has sailed, my friend. Okay, so best Animu couple of 2020. Okay, so okay, it seems like the match has stalled a little bit. Just only a little bit of scotch. Oh! Look at that!
Icesinithol dip.
No, in the bottom left, the robot tank had enough of his partner. It's gonna kill it.
Oh,
look at that. He's killing it.
That's a breakup.
What a monster. It's a breakup. Oh my god. What an underwhelming explosion. We need to fix that.
Heart crusher.
Oh. This robot tank is savage, man. So yeah, anyway, on Heidelberg I actually adjusted the map a bit. Like, it is, as you can see, heavy Garrisionable favor. And RV is the first mod that really highlights kinda proper logic for Garrisons and Garrison fighting. Right now it's still a little bit bugged. Like, some units just sometimes don't go in, or there are no flags highlighted above buildings. But as you can see, the color plates are properly set up for them. Some buildings I did not make Garrisonable right from the start. You can repair them with engineers, of course. So that's not as annoying in the early game stages. Someone just goes in here, immediately takes them all over the buildings, and you're basically screwed. In RV we have a anti-Garrison clear mechanic. Like, it kind of works like in Red Alert 3, mix of Red Alert 3 and Kane's Roth and Generals.
Okay, that robot tank from Tailix was only after this cruise ship numerical value. He just wants promotion.
He wants promotion. Oh, they still have some value, it seems like. Okay, I didn't actually know that. I think we might need to fix that. Let's see if it ranks up again. No, it doesn't. I think they're maybe worth... They might be worth...
So that ship won't be broken?
They might be worth 500 though, I believe. Like, that was the original value in Westwards. Oh, that's bad. Like,
Tailix also revealed his hand in Rocketeer investments.
Rocketeers.
And Sniper, of course.
Yeah, Sniper. So anyway, as I wanted to say before, in RV we have an anti-Garrison clear system where allies have Grenadiers. Like, all allies have a Grenadier unlocked on Radar Tech, like on AFC HQ Tech. When a Grenadier attacks a building, he slowly damages the units inside and clears them out. While in Tiberian Wars...
on the other hand, have cool as hell Hellfire units. Also, well, they're not actually called that, but flamethrower units.
Flamethrower, they bring the hell to the fires, yeah. And each faction, like Soviets and Allies, also have one sub-faction, each that can actually anti-Garrison units. It's England on one hand with the snipers.
And
snipers
Vietnam on the other hand.
Yeah, Vietnam, this is the new sub-faction for Romanov's Vengeance. They have flame tanks. Flame tank.
Which has stolen asset. But nobody cares.
It's not stolen asset. It's not stolen. We actually asked, and we put it in the credits. So everyone is properly highlighted. Okay, so...
You're ruining my joke.
Kwendy. You won't get me this time. So anyway, the snipers here, of course, are a little bit nerfed. Unlike in the original, they cost more, have less attack speed, and also less health.
They'll still present pretty decent value when Garrison in the building.
Oh yeah. By the way...
You cannot just move in with Grenadiers, because Grenadiers are infantry, and infantry tend to get shot by snipers.
Yep, they make some good headshot values. Yep. As you can see though, the buildings are kinda tanky, you can take over. They're not impossible to kill, but you shouldn't try. Because it's not really a value town for this one. So as you can see, boom boom, another more GI skip. And by the way, Tailix activated his special sub-faction ability, the leaflet drop. Let's see if he hits.
Which does nothing.
Because it doesn't hit anything. Ah, Tailix, not lucky.
Also, even if it hits anything, it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, because
really.
the leaflet drop, what it does is it slows down the enemy units in attack speed and movement speed by a lot. Like, they're kind of still standing when they get hit. It's
yeah, those pesky units would not just desert the faction and turn on new leaf.
Yep. Anyway, as I wanted to say before, when snipers try to clear out structures, like they one-shot units inside. Like so that means when you have like 2 snipers approaching a building which has 10 units inside, they kill 2 each time inside. While when grenadiers and flamethrower units would go in, they would heavily damage the units inside until they die. There's a set value how many units they damage per hit. Like a grenadier, I think damages 4 units inside a building per grenade, and a flamethrower 5. And they're pretty effective.
Currently the game is leaning towards Icesinithol because his army value is pretty much double of the Tailix's.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys wonder why the performance is going down a bit, one of the players, Isis, doesn't have the best PC. Well, I mean, if you can call it PC, I would rather say it's a calculator, an advanced calculator.
But don't worry, you don't really need a beast PC to run this game. It's just that some people have not even average PC.
Yeah, like Isis PC cannot be called average. If it would be transportable, you could put it to your school and just calculate some math, but that's it, basically. Also, this map is, to be fair, is a very Garrison-favored map. Like, a lot of buildings and a lot of assets placed on it, so it can actually kinda slow down your low-end PCs. But everyone else that has like a regular to normal mid-range PC doesn't get affected by this game at all. Also, OpenRA and especially RV gets optimized every time, so sooner or later there won't be any issues anymore in the future.
Okay, the game is pretty much over point, and we can just check out what mistakes we made. Probably those 2 oils and expansions from Icesinithol made the difference.
Yeah, I would also say so. Like Aces right from the get-go. How do you say Kwendy again? Like he asserted dominance.
As you say, should.
He asserted dominance. He
no,
went out.
It was not my phrase.
He went. No, like as I would say, like he went out. He saw the money. He took the money and he killed Tailix with it. Poor Tailix. He didn't even have a chance. So yeah. Anyway.
Royal Crowns. He just relied on Royal Crown's funding.
Yep. Maybe also we can look at the assets and the production. Let's see, abilities. Yeah, since Tailix already gave up, there's no abilities anymore shown, but Isis so far had the Scout Drone skilled and his personal ability for his subfaction Airborne, which drops you GIs and Guardian GIs. Like, maybe some conclusion was to RV, like, we have 5 subfactions for each faction. Yuri is gonna be single player, so don't bother about him.
It's also notable that Ganon mentioned single player.
Yes, it's very important that we mention single player, but we will of course enable all factions so people can play around and mod them on maps. Anyway, each subfaction has like an extra unit, like in the originals, plus an ability, a personal one, aka France having the how was the ability actually called in Red Alert 2? The that made structures invulnerable. Can you remember the name?
Iron Curtain?
No, that was Soviet one. I meant like for every faction Yuri's Revenge, like the blue one.
Force Shield.
Force Shield, thanks Tailix. Hey Tailix, by the way. Yeah, that they have the Force Shield and the other faction. You know what? In more casts you guys will see the subfaction abilities, it doesn't matter. So anyway, Tailix, what happened there, man? One last interview before we stop the recordings. What happened, man?
I took too long.
You took too long.
To get... Like, I was hoping that I wouldn't have to rely on tanks for that game. That's why
See,
I annoyingly did check the pathing of my bloody robot tanks as well.
and you actually...
Building snipers really don't absolve you of needing tanks.
But I wanted to see what you'd done to them. So...
But they should be better now, I believe. I'm pretty sure. They're way better now.
I love the fact I didn't know you could garrison them.
Yeah, you can garrison every infantry unit in the game. Every single one.
trust me, that felt really good, Garrett. It's like, oh my god, they got defense.
See, so the HP nerf didn't matter that much. Anyway, as you can see, Tailix lost because nice guys finished last. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next VOD. Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye. Bye, everyone.